Hello friends, today we're going to talk about how to buy KISHU or just about any other coin you could like on your MetaMask wallet. Now before I get started, I'm a nobody, I know nothing, full disclosure, this is not advice, I'm just walking you through a process and showing you how to do something. So MetaMask is cool because it basically has its own exchange where they don't only check one price on an exchange, they'll consolidate like 11 different exchanges or 13 different exchanges for you and pull some prices for you, get quotes, and it's a relatively painless process. So step one, whatever device you're going to be downloading on, go ahead and update everything, make sure all of your security is up to date, update your Wi-Fi, anything you have to do. Install the app. When you install the app, what's going to happen is this thing is going to ask you to take down a 12-word passcode. And long and short is just don't give it to anyone. Do not put it on any type of electronic medium. This is something that if the device, your app, your wallet rather, is installed on is lost and you don't have that 12-word passcode, it's virtually impossible to reinstall your app and recover your wallet. Also, anyone else who has that 12-digit passcode can access your wallet, take your stuff with virtually no ramifications. So really keep it private. Don't put it on any digital medium. Put it in a safe or something like that, okay? For text people, I'm going to go ahead and just run through this real quick so you can read it if that's your preference. All right. So, first things first, we're going to visit coinmarketcap.com, going to look just like this. What you're going to see is at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the contract. It says Ethereum. Now, it does have a MetaMask button. You can click MetaMask and just basically add it directly to your thing if it's installed. I do prefer to copy. It'll tell you text copy to clipboard. And in your Ethereum wallet, which will look like this, you just click tokens, and beneath that Ethereum, you go a little lower, you're going to see something that says add token. Click custom token, as you see in the upper right hand side here. Paste your token address into the field, and when you click on the token symbol, MetaMask should auto-populate KISHU in all caps, and then the token of precision should be 9. And again, you can visit CoinMarketCap, and just about any Ethereum token you can put on your MetaMask wallet. And then besides that, in MetaMask, you also have the ability to open other things. Like I have my Binance Smart Chain also available on that thing. So you can put BNC, whatever tokens on there. Same thing, when you type that token address, token symbol, if it's recognized, it will most likely auto-populate. There should not be a lot of question here. And as always on coinmarketcap.com, check your URL, make sure that you have good information, that you're sourcing a good place for your code. That contract is super important. If you put the wrong contract in and try to send money to or from, like basically it's going to get lost in the ether or sent to someone else's account. Again, not much you can do in this world. So the first thing we're going to do, a couple options. You can add tokens if you already have other crypto. Add the tokens to your wallet in Ethereum or in MetaMask, and you can push the swap button on the right hand side and swap your tokens. We're going to go through a process real quick in case you are just opening MetaMask and want to buy Ethereum with your card or Apple Pay. If you have Apple Pay linked on your device, I believe it's going to link with this thing. The purchase maximum is going to be $500. If you go through Transact with a card, it's going to be $200, and I believe that's for the week. So on MetaMask with a card or Apple Pay, the only thing you can buy is Ethereum. And long and short, it's a pretty simple process. You're going to go into Transact, buy ETH, which is Ethereum. It will break down for you exactly what you're looking at. You pay $200. Here's the total fees, $9.08. Slippage, you'll see kind of on the lower left-hand side. what we're dealing with is a fluctuating exchange market, and so the price of Ethereum is going to change during your purchase order. And long and short, it's just allowing for a little bit of variation, 5% in this case, 4.75. Okay, I would not mess with that. And also, we're going to see slippage again later. I would not mess with that, because if you place an order and the slippage gets screwed up or it doesn't come back around to that price, long and short, again, your order is lost in the ether. So keep that 4.75. You're going to have literally 11 different exchanges working to earn your business. And so you will end up, in this case, getting the best quote possible, most likely. Okay. So you lose $10 on the transaction. No big deal. Click buy now. Now, I do not have the ability to show you exactly what I'm looking at or what I'm about to explain to you. But what you're going to look at is basically a time, when a computer is running a program. And if this thing does not move on from itself within about 30 seconds or a minute, just simply back out. You're going to go into your Ethereum and you'll see like your history basically. So swaps transactions, you're going to... that's the swap transaction later. You're going to basically see your purchase order for Ethereum. And what you're going to do is click on the details, and at the bottom, you'll see where it says view on Etherscan. Now, Etherscan is a tool, it's like a ledger. Every Ethereum transaction is available on this thing, okay? So long and short is just view on Etherscan. You're going to go into the order, and instead of kind of down here at the bottom where it says success, you're going to see pending, like basically waiting for confirmation. So what you're going to do is click on waiting for confirmation, and a company called Wire, W-Y-R-E, is going to have sent you a transaction, and you're going to see that code in your bank statement. Like there will be a pending bank transaction. So just like normal, make sure everything's cool and log into your banking, online banking. You're going to see that order pending. There's a 6-digit code. It says wire dash 6-digit number, and just input that number. And then if you have a Google, like a validator, it'll probably ask you for that. And it may also text you a code or email you a code. So long and short is it's a very safe process. It's a very secure process. Everyone here is watching your back, okay? So once you go through that, you're going to have success show up at the bottom of this thing, and everything's cool, right? So at that point, you're going to end up having, call it 20 minutes. Sometimes it takes as little as 5, sometimes as much as 45. But what's happening is you placed an order and a bunch of computers are checking that ledger, comparing it, and making sure it's true. As soon as it's confirmed true, you'll have your Ethereum. Now, once you have your Ethereum, it's kind of cool. This is in the actual swap button, which is there. You'll see it at the right-hand side under your Ethereum total. And this is not only Ethereum to different tokens. In this case, we're talking KISHU, but you can go like ADA to Ethereum or Ethereum to, anything Matic or whatever you want. So this exchange is pretty dope for being a one-stop shop. You're just going to select a token, select KISHU in this case. We can talk about KISHU all day. If you're here, I would imagine it's for a reason. It has a lot of cool little perks to it. So we're going to select KISHU. This thing, the swap, is going to tell you that it's verified on sources, and also you can verify the token address on Etherscan. So again, everything is verifiable. Companies are watching your back, okay? Now, you can input your Ethereum. Say you have 0.7 Ethereum. You're only going to be able to purchase about 0.65 or 0.5. And the reason for that is slippage and then what's called gas fees. And gas fees are what we refer to Ethereum fees as. Now, Ethereum, think of it like someone is technically mining a coin or a piece of energy and moving it from one place and moving it into your private wallet. So we do literally mine this stuff and put it into a different, compartment. So you're going to pay the slippage. Well, I'm sorry, you don't pay slippage, but you have to leave room for the variance. And then you are going to pay some gas fees. Normally for like a $200 purchase, it's anywhere between 17 and 25 bucks. So rule of this particular crypto, and not just this exchange, actually this exchange is very cheap in the long and short, but you're going to lose between 20 and 25% of your money up front. And that's why we're buying, these stupid small coins, because I don't care about 25%. I'm not worried about 25% in 5 years, or probably even 5 weeks, but I'm not going to talk about that at the moment. So you're going to see a process just like this when you place your swap order. It's checking the curve exchange, it's checking air swap, it's checking Paraswap. And then what you're going to see is this screen right here. It's going to get you your quote. So this is your quote. 0.5 Ethereum would be worth, like, I don't know, 439 billion KISHU or whatever it is. So at the top, you're going to see the warning, like, you need 0.5 blah, blah, blah to complete the swap. And if you are over your limit as far as the slippage or the gas fees, you're going to see that warning. So it'll warn you up front if you need more Ethereum, so that your order doesn't get lost in the ether. And then also, if there's too much volatility, it will tell you that this price is just a quote and you might end up more or less. Okay, so, but don't worry about it. You just see that near the bottom, you're going to see the estimated gas fee, $14.93. It's actually really cheap. There's a 0.875 MetaMask fee, so less than 1%. Again, very cheap for this type of stuff. And in this case, if I would have done this transaction, I would have kept roughly $270 worth of my money. So, I mean, $170, excuse me. So, yeah, not too bad at all. So, swipe to swap. It'll go through. You're going to see, basically, it's only going to take a few minutes and you'll have your KISHU in your account. And within, like I said in that the text write-up, within just a few minutes, you're going to see the KISHU and then the redistribution, also the 2% network redistributions. So this thing is actually very simple, very few steps involved, pretty darn secure. And, if you're going to gamble $200, why not gamble it here?